A KVM switch makes it possible to control and monitor two or more computers from a single fixed location, with one monitor, one keyboard, and one mouse. The KVM switch, which is the subject of this video, developed a problem which required diagnostics, disassembly, and repair of the receiver unit. The system functioned normally most of the time. However, on rare occasions, the keyboard stopped working. This was a random event, and it seemed to occur most often on warmer days, so it was likely a thermal intermittent issue. The keyboard was not the source of the failure, and power supply to the keyboard was not interrupted when the symptom occurred, so the KVM receiver unit was removed and disassembled. Intermittent symptoms are frequently caused by one or more defective solder joints on the printed circuit board, so the board was inspected under magnification. Two areas of interest were identified. The area within the red circle is where the keyboard connects to the USB hub integrated circuit, and the area within the blue circle is not directly associated with the symptom, but was resoldered as a preventative measure. In this close-up view of the area within the red circle, we can trace the path of the differential pair from the USB connector. The pair of printed circuit traces connects to 33 ohm chip resistors, which then connect to vias that connect to an inner layer of the board. Traces on this inner layer then connect with vias, which are located at pins 11 and 12 of the USB hub IC. Vias are formed during board fabrication by drilling holes through the board in the correct locations, and then these holes are plated through with copper, thus forming a conductive path from one layer to an inner layer or to the other side of the board. Possible failure points include the solder joints or the plated through holes, which can develop cracks that open the circuit path. Other less probable points of failure can be the wire bonds that connect the chip within the integrated circuit package to the lead frame that forms the pins which are soldered to the board during assembly. Or one of the 33 ohm chip resistors could be thermal intermittent. In this case, the solder joints associated with pins 11 and 12 of the USB hub IC were resoldered. The unit was reassembled and returned to service. Only time will tell if the solder joints at pins 11 and 12 were the source of the problem. If the issue persists, a more in-depth diagnostic process will be necessary. This may include heating or cooling individual suspect components or areas of the printed circuit board, while monitoring signals or circuit continuity with an oscilloscope or meter.